I fell in love with the man who employed me, and when he promised to fight for us, I believed him until the night. He announced his engagement to someone else in front of hundreds of people. My name is Anurin. I am 28 years old. I do not belong in this world, but I work here. I teach English to Leo. He is 10 years old. He is the youngest son. The Hawthorne family owns him. They own everything. They do not own me, but they pay me. I need the money. My father owes a debt. The debt is very big. He tried to start a business. The business failed. Now we owe money to many people. My job keeps my family safe. My salary pays for food. It pays for my father's medicine. It keeps our small house. Without this job, we lose everything. So I come here every day. I smile. I teach. I leave. The Hawthorne estate is very big. The walls are high and gray. The house is cold inside. Everything is white or black or gray. They never speak to me. I never speak to them. I know my place. I am the hired help. I am not family. I am not a guest. I am just the tutor. I arrive at 9 in the morning. I leave at 5 in the afternoon. I teach Leo his lessons. I check his homework. I eat lunch alone in the small room near the kitchen. Sometimes I see the family. Mrs. Hawthorne is cold. She looks at me like I am furniture. Mr. Hawthorne never looks at me. He is always busy. And then there is Griffith. Griffith Hawthorne is the eldest son. He is 32 years old. He runs the family business. He wears black suits every day. His face is hard. His voice is cold. Everyone fears him. I see him sometimes. He walks past me in the hallway. He does not speak. He does not smile. He just walks. Sometimes I see him in the library. It is late at night. I finish my work late on Tuesdays. Leo needs extra help with reading, so I stay. The library is on the second floor. It is very big. It has old books everywhere. It smells like paper and wood. Griffith sits there alone. He drinks coffee. He reads. He looks tired. The first time I saw him there, I was scared. I said sorry. I turned to leave, but he spoke. His voice was quiet. You can stay, he said. The library is big enough, so I stayed. I worked at the small desk near the window. He read at the big table. We did not talk. This happened many times, always on Tuesday nights, always the same. He read. I worked. We were silent, but I started to notice things. He looked tired, very tired. His shoulders were heavy. He rubbed his eyes a lot. One Tuesday, it rained. The rain was very heavy. The storm came fast. The wind was strong. I finished my work at 9. I looked outside. The rain hit the windows hard. I was afraid. I could not drive home in this storm. I walked to the front door. I stood there. I did not know what to do. You cannot go out in this. I turned around. Griffith stood behind me. He looked at the rain. He looked at me. I will wait, I said. The rain will stop soon. It will not, he said. The storm will last all night. Come, have tea. I did not know what to say. He was my employer's son. I was just the tutor, but he walked away. He expected me to follow, so I did. We went to the small sitting room. It was warm there. A fire burned in the fireplace. He made tea himself. He did not call a servant. He gave me a cup. He sat down. I sat down too. "You teach my brother," he said. "Yes," I said. "Leo is a good student. He likes you," Griffith said. "He talks about you." I smiled a little. "He is a sweet boy." We drank our tea. The silence was not bad. It was comfortable. Then Griffith spoke again. "Do you like books?" "Yes," I said. "I love books. What do you read?" I told him. We talked about books. We did not talk about money. We did not talk about the family. We did not talk about my job. We just talked. Like two normal people. I saw something different in him. He was not cold now. He was tired, yes, but he was also lonely. Very lonely. "I read to escape," he said quietly. "This house is a prison." I looked at him. I understood. He had money. He had power. But he was not free. His family owned him too. The storm stopped at midnight. Griffith called a driver for me. I went home. But something changed that night. I saw him differently now. He saw me too. The next Tuesday, we had tea again, and the Tuesday after that, it became our habit. I told myself every day, "Do not cross the line. You need this money. Your family needs you. Do not be stupid." But my heart did not listen. My heart started to feel things, dangerous things. I tried to stop it, but I could not. The line was already crossed. The weeks passed. Everything changed, but nothing looked different. I still came to work every day. I still taught Leo. I still left at 5. But now, Griffith and I had a secret. It started small, very small. One day, I walked past him in the hall. Our hands touched. Just for 1 second. But that second burned. We looked at each other. We did not speak, but we knew. Another day, the family had dinner. I brought Leo his books. I stood near the wall. I waited for him to finish eating. Griffith sat at the table. He looked at me. Just one look. But that look said everything. My heart beat very fast. I looked away. But I felt his eyes on me. Then came the first message. Late at night, my phone made a sound. "I cannot stop thinking about you." It was Griffith. I knew I should not answer, but I did. "I think about you too." We started to text every night. We said things we could not say in the house. We were honest. We were real. Then he asked me to meet him. "Tomorrow, after work. My car will wait at the back gate." I was afraid, but I went. His car was black and big. I got in. He drove away from the house. We did not talk. We just drove. He stopped at a quiet place. No houses, no people, just trees and sky. "I needed to see you," he said. "This is dangerous," I said. "If they find out, I know," he said. "But I do not care." He held my hand. His hand was warm, strong. "I am tired of pretending," he said. "I want this. I want you." I wanted to believe him, but I was afraid. "Your mother will fire me," I said. "My family needs this job." We owe so much money. I will protect you, Griffith said. I promise. We met like this many times, always in his car or in the garden late at night, hidden behind the tall trees. We never went to restaurants. We never went to public places. We were a secret, a dangerous secret, but I was happy. Griffith was different with me. He smiled. He laughed. He was not the cold man everyone saw. You are the most real thing I have, he told me one night. Everything else is fake. My job, my family, all fake. But you are real. I believed him. I wanted to believe him, but the fear never left me. Every day at work, I was afraid. Mrs. Hawthorne looked at me sometimes. Her eyes were cold and hard. Did she know? Did she suspect? I could not sleep well. I was always nervous. Griffith saw this. I hate this, he said. I hate hiding you. You deserve more. I am fine. I lied. I just need time. But he was not fine. Angry at the world. They want me to marry someone rich, he said. Someone from a good family. They have plans for me. But I do not want their plans. What do you want? I asked. I want to live, he said. I want you. One Saturday, he took me somewhere new. We drove for an hour. We went to a lake. The lake was very quiet and beautiful. There was a small wooden cabin near the water. It was old but clean. This is mine, Griffith said. My grandfather left it to me. No one else comes here. It is our place now. We went inside. There was a fireplace, simple furniture, windows that looked at the lake. We sat by the window. We drank tea. We watched the sun go down. Then Griffith took my hand. He looked at me. His eyes were serious. I do not want to hide anymore, he said. Next week is the company anniversary party. Everyone will be there. I want to tell them about you. I want the world to know. My heart stopped. Griffith? No. Your mother, I will handle my mother, he said. I will protect you. I promise. Trust me. I looked at his face. He was not lying. He meant it. Are you sure? I asked. My voice was very small. I am sure. He said, I love you. Anirin, I want everyone to know. Tears came to my eyes. Happy tears, scared tears. I love you too, I said. He held me. We sat there for a long time. The lake was quiet. The world was quiet. I believed him. I believed we could do this. I believed love was enough. I was so stupid, but I did not know that yet. In that moment, I was just happy. We drove home late. He kissed me goodbye. 1 week, he said. Then everything changes. I went home. I lay in bed. I could not sleep. 1 week. Then my life would change forever. I did not know how right I was, but I did not know how wrong everything would go. The week passed very slowly and very quickly. I was nervous every day. I was excited. I was afraid. The party was on Friday night. I bought a new dress. It was blue. It was the best dress I owned. But it was simple. It was cheap. I looked at myself in the mirror. I looked nice, but I did not look rich. I would never look rich. But Griffith loved me. That was enough. That had to be enough. I arrived at the party early. I came with Leo. Mrs. Hawthorne wanted Leo to attend. I had to stay with him. You will wait in the back, Mrs. Hawthorne told me. You will watch Leo. You will not speak to guests. The party was very big. Hundreds of people came. They wore expensive clothes. They drank expensive wine. They laughed and talked. I stood in the corner with Leo. I watched everything. I waited. I waited for Griffith. I waited for the moment he would call my name. I waited for our life to begin. The music stopped. Everyone became quiet. Griffith walked onto the stage. He wore a black suit. He looked handsome. He looked powerful. This was it. This was the moment. Griffith looked at the crowd. His eyes searched. They found me. For 1 second, we looked at each other, but something was wrong. His eyes did not show love. They showed pain. Terrible pain. My stomach felt cold. Something was very wrong. Griffith spoke. His voice was loud and clear. Thank you all for coming tonight, he said. I have important news. I held my breath. I waited. I am happy to announce my engagement. Yes, yes, he would say my name now. I will marry Miss Victoria Vance. The world stopped. Everything stopped. The crowd clapped. They clapped very loud. Everyone was happy, but I could not hear them. I could not hear anything. A woman walked onto the stage. She was beautiful. She wore a white dress. Diamonds covered her neck. Griffith took her hand. He smiled at her. He put a ring on her finger. Everyone clapped more. They cheered. I stood there. I could not move. I could not breathe. I felt like someone hit me hard in front of everyone, but no one knew. No one looked at me. I was invisible. Griffith did not look at me again. He kissed the woman, Victoria, his wife. Not me, never me. Leo pulled my hand. Yes, I said. My voice sounded strange. I am fine, but I was not fine. I was dying inside. The party continued. People drank. People danced. People congratulated Griffith and Victoria. I needed to find him. I needed answers. I needed to understand. I left Leo with another servant. I went backstage. I searched for Griffith. I found him alone in a small room. He stood by the window. He looked out at the dark sky. Griffith, I said. He turned around. His face was cold again. The Ice King was back. You should not be here, he said. What happened? I asked. You promised. You said I was wrong, he said. His voice had no feeling. I made a mistake. A mistake? I could not believe this. You said you loved me. I confused a feeling with responsibility, he said. I have duties. I have a family to protect. The company needed this marriage. I had to do it. But you promised, I said. Tears came to my eyes. You said you would protect me. I am sorry, he said, but he did not sound sorry. You should quit your job. I will send you money, a severance package. Money, he thought money would fix this. I do not want your money, I said. I want the truth. Did you ever love me? Or was I just a game? He looked at me. His eyes were empty. Forget about me. Forget about all of this. I wanted to scream. I wanted to hit him. I wanted to cry. But I did nothing. I just looked at him. This man was a stranger. The Griffith I loved was gone. Maybe he never existed. I will quit, I said. My voice was very quiet. But I will never forget what you did to me. I walked away. I did not look back. I left the party. I left the mansion. I got on the bus. I went home. Tears covered my face. People looked at me. I did not care. I arrived home very late. My parents were awake. They waited for me. What happened? My mother asked. Why are you crying? They fired me, I said. It was easier than the truth. My mother gasped. My father said nothing. He did not look at me. He just looked at the floor. Then he spoke. His voice was very soft. You are safe. That is all that matters. I did not understand his words, but I was too tired, too broken. I went to my room. I lay on my bed. I cried all night. I lost Griffith. I lost my job. I lost everything, but most of all, I lost myself. I lost my belief in love, in trust, in people. The coldest winter of my life began that night, and it would last a very long time. The first months were terrible. I did not want to live. I stayed in bed all day. I did not eat. I did not sleep well. I just lay there. I thought about Griffith every minute. I missed him. I hated him. I loved him. I hated myself. My mother worried about me. She brought me food. I did not eat it. You need to get up, she said. You need to move forward. But I could not. I was stuck in that moment. The moment he said those cold words. The moment he chose money over me. My father stayed quiet. He looked sad. But he never talked about what happened. Money was tight, very tight. My father's debt was still there. We had no income now, but somehow we kept the house. Somehow we had food. My father's medicine kept coming. How are we paying for this? I asked my mother one day. Someone extended the debt, she said. A benefactor. Your father does not know who. I did not care. I did not care about anything, but then something changed. 3 months after the party, I woke up one morning. The sun came through my window. I looked at myself. I was thin. My hair was messy. My eyes were empty. I did not recognize myself. This was not me. This was not who I wanted to be. Griffith took my job. He took my heart, but he could not take my life, not unless I let him. I got out of bed. I took a shower. I ate breakfast. My mother cried when she saw me. You are back, she said. I am back, I said. But I was different now. I needed a job. I needed to move forward. I found work at a small library. The library was in the next town. It was old and quiet. The pay was very low, but I did not care. I worked there every day. I organized books. I helped people find things. I read during my breaks. The library smelled like old paper. It smelled like memories and stories. I loved that smell. I started to notice small things again. The sound of rain on the roof, the color of the sky at sunset. the taste of tea in the morning. I planted flowers on our small balcony. I watched them grow. I was like those flowers. I was growing again too. Slowly, I remembered who I was. I was not just a woman who loved a rich man. I was not just a tutor. I was not just someone's employee. I was Anurin. I liked books. I liked rain. I liked quiet mornings and strong tea. I did not need Griffith to be happy. I did not need anyone. I was free. For the first time in my life, I was truly free. I did not have to bow my head to Mrs. Hawthorne. I did not have to hide who I was. I did not have to be afraid. The months became a year, then 2 years. I became the library manager. The old manager retired. She wanted me to take her place. "You are good at this," she said. "You care about books. You care about people. This place needs you." I accepted. I was proud of myself. I started to write in my free time, just small things. Stories, poems, thoughts. Writing helped me. It healed me. I made friends, real friends, people who liked me for me, not for my connections, not for what I could do for them. I smiled again. I laughed again. I felt alive again. Sometimes I thought about Griffith, but the pain was less now. It was like an old scar. It was there, but it did not hurt anymore. I wondered where he was, what he was doing, if he was happy with Victoria. But I did not search for him. I did not look at news about him. I let him go. 2 years after the party, I looked at my life. I had a job I loved. I had friends. I had my family. I had myself. I was not rich. I did not have power, but I had peace. I was still single. Men asked me out sometimes. I said no. I was not ready. Maybe I would never be ready, but that was okay. I was happy alone. I was happy with myself. I learned something important in those 2 years. Love from another person was nice, but love for myself was more important. I loved who I became. I was stronger now. I was braver. I was independent. Griffith broke me. But I put myself back together, and the new me was better than the old me. I did not need him. I did not need anyone. I was whole, all by myself. And that was enough. One morning, I read the newspaper at work. A headline caught my eye. Hawthorne Group announces new chairman. I stopped. My hands shook a little, but I read on. Griffith Hawthorne was now chairman. The company was strong again. The crisis was over. Chairman Griffith Hawthorne recently divorced Victoria Vance. The marriage lasted 2 years. Divorced. He was divorced now. I did not know how to feel. I was surprised, but it did not matter anymore. That was his life, not mine. I put the paper down. I went back to work, but something felt strange, like a door opened somewhere far away. 2 weeks later, my father got very sick. He fell down one morning. He could not get up. We took him to the hospital. The doctor said his heart was weak, very weak. He does not have much time, the doctor told us. My mother cried. I held her hand. We stayed with my father every day. He was in bed for 3 days. On the 3rd night, he asked to speak to me alone. "Anurin," he said. His voice was very weak. "I need to tell you something." "Do not talk," I said. "Save your strength." "No," he said. "I must tell you, before I die." I sat down. I held his hand. It was hard for him to breathe. "That night," he said, "the night of the party, I went to see Griffith." My heart stopped. "What?" "I knew about you too," he said. "I saw the way you looked. I knew you loved him." I could not speak. My father knew. "I was afraid for you," he said. "The Hawthorne family is powerful. They would destroy you." "I knew this. Why did you not tell me?" I asked. "I wanted to protect you," he said. "So I went to Griffith. I begged him." "Begged him to do what?" "To let you go," my father said. Tears came to his eyes. "Our debt, the people we owed money to, they were part of the Hawthorne business. Did you know that?" I shook my head. I did not know. "If Griffith did not marry Victoria, they would take everything," my father said. "Our house, everything. And they would hurt you too." I could not let that happen. I started to understand, slowly, terribly. "So, I told Griffith," my father said. "I said, 'If you love my daughter, let her go. You cannot protect her from your mother, but you can save my family. Please, do this for her.'" My breath stopped. "No, no." "Griffith was a good man," my father said. "He listened. He understood. He chose to save you the only way he could, by breaking my heart," I said. Tears fell down my face. "By making you hate him," my father said, "so you could forget him. So you could move on. It was cruel, but it worked." I could not breathe. I could not think. "And there is more," my father said. "Our debt, it disappeared slowly. Someone paid it, month by month, for 2 years. "Who?" I asked. But I knew. I already knew. "Griffith," my father said. "He paid everything. He saved us. But I never told you. I am sorry. I am so sorry." I put my head down. I cried. I cried very hard. Griffith did not betray me for money. He betrayed me to save me. To save my family. He gave up his happiness. He married a woman he did not love. He became the Ice King again, all for me. "He loved you," my father said. "He still does. I know this." "Why did you not tell me?" I asked. "Why did you wait?" "I was afraid," my father said. "I was ashamed. I took your happiness away. I am sorry." I held my father's hand. I cried, but I was not angry at him. He was just a father. He tried to protect me. He did it wrong. My father smiled. He closed his eyes. "Thank you," he said. He died that night, quietly, peacefully. I sat with him until morning. I thought about everything, about Griffith, about my father, about sacrifice. 2 men loved me. Both tried to save me. Both hurt me to protect me. It was stupid. It was clumsy. But it was love. I understood now. Finally, I understood everything. Griffith did not choose money. He chose me. He gave me a future. Even if it meant losing me, I cried for days, not just for my father. For everything. For Griffith. For the time we lost, but I also felt something new, something warm, understanding, forgiveness, and maybe, just maybe, hope. After my father's funeral, I made a choice. I needed to see Griffith. I needed to talk to him, but I did not go to the mansion. I went to the lake, to the wooden cabin. I drove there on a Saturday morning. The lake was quiet, the sky was gray. I walked to the cabin. Smoke came from the chimney. Someone was inside. I knocked on the door. My heart beat very fast. The door opened. Griffith stood there. His face had new lines. He looked tired, but his eyes were the same. He stared at me. He could not believe I was there. "Aneurin," he said, "just my name, nothing else." "Hello, Griffith," I said. We stood there. We did not speak. We just looked at each other. "Come in," he said finally. The cabin looked the same. The fire burned. The windows showed the lake. Griffith made tea. His hands shook a little. He gave me a cup. We sat down. The silence was heavy. "I know the truth," I said. "My father told me. Before he died." Griffith closed his eyes. His face showed pain. "I am sorry," he said. "You saved my family." I said, "You paid our debt. You did everything for me." "I did what I had to do," he said. "But you lied to me," I said. "I know," he said. He looked down. "I am sorry. I thought it was the only way." "You did not believe I was strong enough," I said. "You did not believe we could face it together." He looked up at me. "You are right. I was wrong. I was afraid. I wanted to protect you, but I hurt you instead." I took a breath. I was angry for a long time. I hated you. I wanted you to hate me. It was easier that way. "But I do not hate you now," I said. "I understand. You and my father. You both tried to save me. You did it wrong, but you tried." Griffith's eyes filled with tears. "I never stopped loving you," he said. "I thought about you every day." "I thought about you too," I said. "But I also moved on. I built a new life." "I know," he said. "I am happy you did." We sat in silence. We drank our tea. "Can we start again?" Griffith asked. His voice was quiet. "I am free now." "You are free. Can we try?" I looked at him. I still felt something. The old feelings were still there, but they were different now. "I forgive you," I said. "But I am not that girl anymore. I changed. I like my life now. I like who I am." "I understand," he said. He looked sad. "If we start again," I said, "it must be different. No secrets, no sacrifices, no games. Just two people, two equal people." Griffith looked at me. Hope came to his eyes. "Yes, I want that too. I do not know if we can work," I said. "I do not know if I want to try. I need time." "I will wait as long as you need." I smiled a little. "Maybe we start as friends first. We talk. We see what happens." "I would like that," he said. We sat by the window. We watched the lake. The water was calm and gray. I did not promise him anything. I did not promise myself anything, but I felt peace, real peace. I knew something important now. I would be okay, with Griffith or without him. My happiness belonged to me, not to any man, not to any job, just to me. Thank you, I said to Griffith. For what? He asked. For letting me find myself, I said. He smiled. It was a real smile. You always had yourself. We finished our tea. We talked about small things, books, the weather, the lake. It was nice, simple, real. When I left, Griffith walked me to my car. Will I see you again? He asked. Maybe, I said. If it feels right. He nodded. He understood. He watched me go, but I was not sad. I was not afraid. I was free, and that was everything. We're at the end now, but I'd love to see you again in the next video. If you enjoyed today's story, please click the like button. It is a simple way to say, I want more. Share this video with a friend who is learning English and enjoys emotional storytelling. And don't forget to subscribe to Kaviko English Storytime. When you subscribe and ring the bell, YouTube will gently knock on your door with every new story. Thank you for your time, your ears, and your kind heart.